Surprise, I'm back. I should have thought what I was gonna say before pressing record. Hi, I'm back, I think. Long time no see. I realize it's been like months since I posted on here. Here's a little backstory. I was kind of grinding away on Instagram, having fun on TikTok. Last night, TikTok gets banned. My account permanently banned. Long story short, my account was taken down on TikTok. Wrongfully so. I don't post harmful content. If you know my pages, you know that. But there's no way to like get in touch with anyone on TikTok. I'm not even gonna try and like get it back. Honestly, this could be a blessing in disguise because in my heart of hearts, I've been craving coming back to YouTube, and I'm very chit-chatty and like could talk for hours by myself. So I've been craving coming back and like doing long form content, and maybe this was the push I needed to come back to YouTube and like open up some time to do that. So that's my plan now. I'm just working from home, doing my law firm duties. I think I last left you with the substitute teaching thing. I added that to my rotation. So I was doing content, part-time legal work, substitute teaching, and retail. And now I've kind of dwindled out the substitute teaching. I think I've realized that having my own kids one day will probably be enough for me. I love children. It's just I didn't feel super motivated to like even schedule substitute teaching days, which I don't want to force that if that's the case. So I've just been doing my part-time legal work, social media, and retail, which has been good so far. It's been like, I don't know, it feels like a good balance right now. But anywho, that's what I'm up to right now. And yeah, we'll maybe make this like a weekend vlog because this is Thursday morning, so maybe I'll do like a little extended weekend vlog. But yeah, is this in focus? Okay. That's gonna probably happen a lot again. That's my little update. I'm glad to be back, and I don't wanna speak too soon and like commit to saying I'm gonna post every single week. We'll see, but for now, I'm back. My favorite work from home partner, fast asleep on the clock, per usual. The second it gets above a UV 5, so like 6 and up, I'm doing work from the terrace, which is basically just our patio. We call it a terrace. But yeah, posted up here with my computer. And my work from home buddy, of course. This is what Alfie does when he's out on the patio with me. Basically just follows me around and sits right in front of me, or in this case, stands right in front of me. Like I'm here doing some work, taking a break from the sun, and he is right here, whimpering right in front of me because he wants to go inside, but he doesn't want to be alone inside. Right, Alfie? You want me to come with you inside, but I want to be outside, so that means we're outside. He's a good boy. I'm back from sitting outside. I have a little bit more work to do, like 30 minutes before I have some stuff I need to do in the afternoon, but I'm having a quick lunch. I'm not necessarily like hungry right now. It's 12:34, but I know I'm not going to be able to have a full lunch later because I don't know how long I'm going to be at the DMV. So I don't want to wait too long. I'm just going to have it now. I'm having leftovers. Probably barely see it, but it's yellow rice. Hold on. Yellow rice, this spinach salad with tomato and carrot, and then under there are 2 pieces of salmon. I'll probably head out around like 1:15 to go to the DMV because I need to update my license because I'm traveling soon, and in May you need to have like a passport or a real or enhanced ID in New York to get on a domestic flight. So I got to go do that. Okay, I'm off to the DMV. This is what I'm gonna wear. This is the same set I was wearing before. It's from Adodos, I think that's how you say it. Super comfortable and soft. And then my New Balances. This jacket is from Free People. This will all be linked on my ShopMy. I'm kind of shifting things over to ShopMy instead of LTK. This is from a small boutique upstate, but Anthropologie has similar, so I can link that. And I think that's it. I can only get out of it once today. I'm not about to take you in there with me, but pray for me. I don't have an appointment, so I'm really, really, really hoping that I can get in and the wait is not too long. Please. I didn't get in because they were doing appointments only, which sucks because the only appointment in the next near future is in June for any of the locations around me on Long Island. So I have to wait until June now. So it looks like I'm not going to be getting my upgraded ID until after our trip, So I'm just gonna have to use my passport, which is fine.
Smells great.
The stuff?
Yeah.
I've showered. Can you even see me? It's so dark. I went on a walk and showered, and now I've just been sitting at my computer for a bit, updating my shop. My sister and I are gonna start dinner soon. She's just in the shower, but just doing some computer work. The walk felt so nice. I've been loving my daily walks. I'm really grateful that I have time every day to do that. I mean, not every single day, but you know what I mean. Generally, I have time to go on these long walks that really help my brain like calm down and allow me to touch grass and get away from screens. So I really love that. And it felt so beautiful out. I think I probably did catch a little tan, which is the best.
I want you to know that.
Morning. It's Friday and I am journaling, or I just finished journaling. I'm going to the city today for an event, and then I was invited to an acupuncture studio called Within. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just WTHN. And then I'm getting lunch with my friend after that, and then I'll come home. My event starts at 10, so I'm probably gonna catch like a 9 o'clock train. So I have like a little over an hour before I have to walk to the train station. So I'm just going to make breakfast and a little, maybe like read a little bit while I eat, and then get ready to go. I'm thinking this set from Free People Movement. I was between this and this set from Beyond Yoga, which it also fits the vibe, and I like that it's a tank top, but I feel like it just is fall. Like, it doesn't feel like spring to me, and that matters to me when I get dressed. And I want to wear this tank on top from Aritzia and my jean jacket. So I think it would look best with the blue, like this kind of grayish blue instead of that color. Like, this feels so much more springy to me than with this, right? Right. As for makeup, I've really been loving not wearing any makeup during the days. It started off with me just like not thinking to put makeup on because I showered and then I worked from home, and then it was like 4 o'clock and I'm like, I'm not gonna put makeup on to like go on a walk. That was the only time I was like leaving the house, or to like go work at the store. So I'm gonna keep it very natural today. I think maybe just a little bit of mascara and like nothing on the face. I don't know, I've kind of just been vibing with that. And then the naked nails. I'm kind of returning to my natural roots, let's say. I don't know. So I'm just gonna do a little mascara, I think. Let the skin breathe. It's like all I've been doing, letting the skin breathe. I was debating if I was going to take you with me to the city or save that just for Instagram. I think I'm going to do both, like YouTube and Instagram vlog. And then the Instagram vlog will be short, and then the YouTube vlog maybe will be a little bit long, or we'll see. I'm not sure, because in the moment I might not feel quite like picking up my camera. So if I don't put it on YouTube, go to my Instagram because it will be there. I really like the length of my hair, like this long, but it just does not feel good. It feels like very dry. And I put like Oribe Super Shine Cream on after every shower. I wash my hair like twice a week maybe because I sweat. But yeah, it's been feeling super dry, but I don't want to cut it because I like this length a lot. But anyway, I just put on some Olaplex drops, like the bonding oil, through my hair. I've just been doing a half up, half down do for like weeks and weeks and weeks now. And kind of embracing if it looks messy. I don't really care. I just like it out of my face and I like the volume it gives. It does take me a couple tries to get it how I want it to look, like that bump situation happens all the time. This I don't like. Maybe that's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, and this is fine. Like the whole point is that it's like a messy look. We're actually good on time. I have like 20 minutes before I even have to walk over, or actually 25 minutes. Okay, hello. I'm super sweaty right now. I just came from a walk just around the neighborhood, my usual walking path at home. I got back from the city probably around like 4 o'clock. But my day out, my outing today was super fun. The morning workout, you saw all of it actually. I filmed the entire day, parts of it. So the workout was great. The sun came out just for us. We were on like a little patio terrace situation at a nice hotel in Midtown. I walked from that hotel to Within, which is in Flatiron. I was super late to my appointment. In my phone put 11:30. The appointment was actually 11:15. I didn't get there until 11:45. I had messaged them saying I was gonna be 10 minutes late to my appointment, which I thought was at 11:30. I show up and they're like, oh, your appointment was like half an hour ago. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But they were so kind and they let me keep my appointment. They just pushed it back in their calendar because they had a light day, which was so kind and great because I had my first acupuncture experience, which again, you saw. I told her that I have chronic back pain and that I deal with stress and anxiety a lot, just like ruminating in my head and yeah, stuff like that. So where she put the needles was, you know, dependent on both of those things that I said, the physical and the mental. And I laid there for like 45 minutes, and it also featured a infrared heating pad and a like electromagnetic pad that I was laying on. So that was really nice and I nearly fell asleep. It was very relaxing. My traps are a little swollen because that's part of where the needles was my traps. But she said that's all super normal. But it was a great experience. So thank you so much Within for having me. I would love to go back. So I'm probably gonna try and set that up. But they were great. After that, I met up with my friend Olive, shout out Olive. We got teas, like iced teas, and we sat in Union Square for like an hour or something just catching up, which was really nice. I love seeing her, and I popped over to Lenwich, tried the chicken Caesar wrap, and I totally understand the hype now. It was so delicious, and I actually ordered that through this app called Storytime. If you're a content creator and you're not using Storytime, highly recommend applying for it because a bunch of places in New York City, I guess you have to be in New York City, a lot of places in New York City offer meals and like vouchers in exchange for story posts, and you can just look through the map that they have and choose, and Lenwich is on there. So I got my wrap through Storytime, which was awesome. Came home, did some editing, and went on a walk. Now I have to post everything that I did today on Instagram, go through what I edited. But I'm super excited for tonight. My mom and sister and I are just gonna chill. Friday night in, actually I'm staying in the whole weekend. I think I'm gonna take a shower, sleep in a hair mask. So I'm gonna put a hair mask in my hair because it's just really dry. And tomorrow I'm totally washing my hair. So I'm gonna do that tonight. But that's it for now. Okay. Morning. Oh my god. My voice is so soft. I'm so tired. Good morning. I am going to spin in like an hour, so I'm having my pre-workout, and that entails my pre-workout little drink. I do like half a scoop of this because I don't want to feel jittery, and a banana. And I'm gonna read until I have to head over, but I'm definitely feeling a little tired today. I woke up, well, I went to bed kind of late and I woke up too early before my alarm. I went back to bed, so just feeling a little bit tired, but hopefully this helps. And usually going to spin, I like wake up when I get there because I always have fun there. This is the book I'm reading right now. It's very good. I feel like everything she writes is very, very good. I think maybe I've only read 2 of her books, which needs to change, but I've loved both of them. And this I'm loving too. It's very sad, but very good, like very well written. And I just appreciate how she like conveys social messages. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll check in before I leave for spin. Athleta, Lululemon, Free People Movement, New Balance, Official. Bet you did not miss this angle. I have been home for the past couple hours reorganizing my closets because I wanted to swap out my winter gear for my spring and summer stuff. And now I have all of my winter like fleeces and jackets that are big that I'm taking to storage. This is kind of my main outing for the day. It's 2 o'clock, and after I drop this stuff off, I'm probably gonna go TJ Maxx, maybe the mall, maybe Barnes & Noble, just to like walk around and feel something. If I buy something, I buy something. I'm gonna try not to unless I use one of the gift cards I have, but I think it's just to feel something. Maybe I'll get a coffee too. I like felt severe shooting sharp back pain on my lower back, which I've never felt before in my life, and I felt like an old person as I was bending up from picking stuff off the ground. So that's a little concerning to me. I think it's probably from spin today, but I don't know how, because I feel like I was how I usually am at spin. Like my form was good, so I don't know where this came from, but I'm just gonna take it easy for the next like week and just see how, if that, hopefully that goes away. Like, not gonna spin. Well, I have a really fun themed class, One Direction themed class on Wednesday. I have to go to that. Okay, hopefully it feels better before Wednesday. But that was bad. I was like, whoa, I feel like I'm 90 and like I have to like brace my back as I'm standing up because I could not, otherwise I was like in severe pain. So anyway, I'm gonna rest. I have to admit, when I go to the storage unit, I'm like a scaredy cat to my core for things that are like non-existent in this world or are not like immediate real threats. Like, I'm scared of paranormal anything. I don't fuck with that. Like my deepest, probably my deepest fear is like any sort of apocalypse situation, specifically zombie apocalypse. I already know I would not last a single day because of my own choice. Like, I would not do that, if you know what I mean. Like, that's my worst fear. And my sister's watching Last of Us. She was watching it last night. And so going to the storage unit, I have to like hype myself up to be like, nothing is in there. Like, you're totally safe. It's just a building and like people are all out and about today. Like, you're totally safe. I have to hype myself up for that. It's not my proudest trait, I guess, being like chronically severely like afraid and anxious for things like that. But I'm going to the thrift store to look at their book selection because this is like a life hack. Go to your local thrift stores first before going to like a big chain. I love Barnes & Noble, don't get me wrong, but if you're looking to save a buck and also like give decent books like new life because they're not done yet, go to the thrift store because they often have them for like, the one that I go to, it's like $3 for a book. Another one that I'll go to, they'll do deals. So you do like buy 4 books for $4. You get the fifth one for $2 or something. So you get a lot more bang for your buck. Granted, they don't have nearly the selection that like any bookstore would have, but I have found books on my TBR or books that I had never heard of and ended up loving from thrift stores. So that's where I'm going first. And then if I don't find anything there, I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble and get another one because I just finished the book by Jodi Picoult that I was reading and it was very good. I feel like it was kind of slow for parts of it. Like some parts just felt like a lot of detail that probably didn't need to be there, but that's the only critique I would give it. Besides that, like some of the lines I guess were cheesy, but overall the messaging and like how it makes you think about things, like all of her books that I've read have really made me think, and I love that. So this book was also like a 4-star book for me for sure, but I just finished it. I have one book that I'm gonna read. Actually, it's The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne, who is one of my favorite authors. I actually bought that one in London, so it's like the UK version, which is cool because he's Irish. But that book is like 200 pages, so I'm gonna get something else, whoops, so that when I'm done with that, I have my next read. Again, oh, is that a song? It's coming on, okay. Again, I'm telling you to go to your local thrift store to look for books because I just got this hardcover book that is sold at Barnes & Noble for probably, what, 30 bucks? Where's the thing? $27.99. I got it for $3.57 after tax. Before tax, $3.29. This was not on my TBR. It once was, and I took it off because my TBR list is way too long and I wanted to condense it, so this didn't make the cut. But I saw it in the store and I bought it because it was $3. And I'm gonna read it. It was on my TBR before, so I'm telling you, it pays to go to the thrift store. I'm not gonna go to Barnes & Noble because now I have the next 2 books that I'm gonna read. Yeah, I know they're coming there because like...
I was saying, like, there's 3 of us, you see the...
So I'm headed to the mall. I'm working at the store today, but my sister and I had breakfast with my dad. We just got bagels together, which was nice. And I'm like super tired. I feel like I might be coming down with something because I was exhausted yesterday all day. I didn't really even do a ton. I was mostly around the house. I just felt so tired and drained. By the end of the day especially, I was like so tired. Like my body's tired. I got 9 hours of sleep and I'm tired. I'm working at the store for 4 hours today. I have to make a return. And then after that, I'll probably just head home. And I think that's really it. It's like a pretty chill weekend. That's just the reality of this vlog. It's gonna be super chill.